Good morning, student. So today I'll going to discuss about the Python Panda programming. So in a Panda programming, today I'll going to show you about the string manipulation, how to manipulate the string. So string manipulation, first I'll show you the place value or the particular section of it. So as we can find it, those particular place value, then I'll show you how to concate and print a slice, and then you will see how to add the two strings. Okay, so this is the way that you can find it. The particular string will be, and we can make this particular structure, and we can work on this particular pattern of the string. So let us see it, that how we can make the work of the string, and how we can make this particular string to be worked on. Okay, see the first program. In this first program, what we can find, that code that we are taking code, we are snipping, we are taking the values. That means we are taking the, as we have done in the list, you have seen in the list, you have seen in the dictionary, that we are taking the particular in the list, especially you have seen it, that when we are giving a particular place, that particular place value, from there we are extracting the position. That means we are slicing it into a part. So see here what I have given here, one var, one variable I have given hello world, and another I have given here, see, Python program. See, one is single inverted comma, one is double inverted comma. Okay, so those the particular thing that we can find it, that we have given in this particular thing. So as we find it, that there we will going to have the structures, and we will going to make those particular structures that will going to be worked with. Okay, so as we find those structures is there, as we find those particular pattern of structures that we are working on. So what we see here, that print var0 means that I want to extract the value from the zeroth position. So which one? Variable one, the zeroth position value. So var 0 position value to be extracted, and print var 1 colon 5. That means var means here from which variable, that variable 2, that variable 2 we can find 1 colon 5 is there. So as we can find it, so there we can find it, that we will going to have those structures, and we are working on this particular pattern. So there what we can find it, that we will going to have this particular structures, and we are implementing this particular structures. Okay, so as we are implementing those structures, as we are making those structures, see here how we can implement those pattern, and how we can make it. That means which position value, that means we want to take out those particular position value, and we want to find it, those particular position value to be implemented. Okay, so that means what we have done here, we have done here, see, first we have taken one variable var. So this variable, we say, there I have written it in one word, I have written it two words, I have written one sentence, I have written there, and second we can find that we have written the another sentence. So as we can find it, that we are going to have this particular pattern, we are going to have this particular structure. So when we find it, that when we are having those particular pattern, or when we are having those particular structure, so each of this particular pattern or structures that we have, each of this particular part that we are maintaining, Okay, we are maintaining those pattern, and we are seeing those pattern to be implemented. So when we are implementing it, and when we are working on it, so those the work those the particular form of the work that we are working on it. That means here you can see that the list we have done the slicing. Same way we can say here this is also a pattern of slicing that we are implemented here. Okay, so as we are implementing those the pattern of slicing, as we are implementing those the pattern of the slicing structures that we are working, and we are going to give those particular work. So each of this particular work, each of this particular pattern of work that we are constructing, and we are making to it. This is the construction of the work, this is the construction of the scenario that we are implementing. What we are doing, we are making here the two different pattern, and two different structures of the variable we have taken. So as we have taken the two different pattern of the structures, and two different pattern of the variables that we do have, and we are maintaining to it. So since when we are maintaining, and when we are making those pattern on this particular pattern that we are constructing, on this particular structures that we are constructing it. So each of this construction that we do made, and that we do have, we are having those pattern of constructions, and we are making those particular pattern of constructions that when we are making those scenarios, when we are making those formations. So on this particular formation that we can find it, on this particular formation that we can see it, that we have those pattern of formation, and we can construct, we can work, we can bring that particular pattern of formations. And each of these particular formations that we have, each of this particular formation that we are making, and we are having those scenario, and those particular form that is been implemented it here. What we have done it, what we have done, we have created, we have taken only two variables. See, very simple program, but program depth is very much. Okay, very simple program. Now what we have taken, the slicing, what for the zeroth position. Okay, zeroth position, that code that we are giving it, we are snipping it, and we are slicing that particular code. Fine. So next what we can say, that where 1:5 as we find those the pattern, or those the structures that we have, that we are having those particular pattern, and we are constructing those particular pattern that we are making, and we are using them. So when we are using those structures, when we are making those structures, so each of these particular structures, each of this particular pattern that we are constructing and implementing, this is the way that we can make it. So let us see the output, let us see what is the output that we can find it from here. Now see here the output. What you can see, that we are one in the zeroth position, we have h, and there what we have 1:5, that means from one position it has taken y, then tho. Okay, so y tho, that means those the positions it has taken, and it is being finded, and it is being implemented in the particular way or particular form that we do have those the sections we have do have those the part, and each of this particular part that we are going to have, and we are going to implement. So all this in particular particular implementation that we have, all this particular pattern that we are going to made it. So each of this particular pattern that we are constructing it, and we are making it this way, we can do the output. Okay, so let us see the next program what it is. Now see the next program. In this program what we can find that we have used the same pattern or same type, just some values we have changed. Okay, what is that? There is var1, that hello world is there, and var2 we have given a Python program. Okay, so when we have given those things, when we have made it, what we can see here, that var1 6, that means here one the sixth position value you want to bring it up. Okay, so this is the sixth position value, and var2 what, colon 5, that means it will start from any position. What is the any position? Any position means the zeroth position. From the zeroth position it will start, and it will go up to 5, and before of that that we can find those the values what is there will be printed out. So this is what the condition that we have given. That means this is what also one type of work that we can find, we have implemented it, and we have worked on it. Okay, so this is the thing. If you recall the particular pattern of the list, and in the list you can find it, that how we are concatenated the list, how we have make the use of the list. So this is also, we can say, a pattern or a structure of the list that we have done it, how we can make this particular pattern, and how we have worked on this particular pattern of the structures that we are working, that we are making, isn't it? So this is the main, this is the work, this is the pattern that we are going to implement it here. We are going to make it here. So each of this particular implementation, each of this particular work of implementation that we have, and we are making those particular pattern of the structures. So each of this particular pattern of structures that we have, and we are working with it, that we can find it, that we have those pattern of structures, and we are constructing those particular pattern of the structure. So each of this particular pattern of structures that we have constructed, and that we have made. Okay, so when we are constructing it, this is also, we can say, that we are searching its place value. Okay, based on the place value we are searching the different value of the particular thing. We are searching those the values what are there on that particular position. So positional place value that we can find it, that we have those particular positional place value, and we are working on this particular positional place value. So as we have find that we have work on this particular positional place value. So each of this particular place value that we have, that we are maintaining, that we are constructing, we are constructing it in such a way, or in such a form, that there are a certain pattern, or certain structures that we have. Okay, so those the certain pattern or certain structure that we are maintaining, and that we are having it, we are making those particular pattern, and we are implementing those particular pattern. So there what we can find it, that we have this particular pattern or structures, and we will going to have this particular structures that we are implementing, and we are using it. So how we are making it, and how we are using this particular pattern, how we are implementing those particular pattern, this is the structures that we can find it, that we have this particular structures, and we are constructing those particular pattern or structure. So as we are constructing those particular pattern or structure, that we will going to have and that we will going to maintain in this way, that we can have those particular structure to be implemented. So this one we can say also as a slicing. This one we can say also that we are finding the place value of it, and all this particular phenomenon, all this particular part that we are having and we are implementing, we find it that we are having those particular structures and we are getting those particular pattern or structures in this way or in this form, that we do implement them and we do work on it. Okay, so this is what the pattern that we are having and we are making it. So this is the thing that we are going to have those particular structures and we are making those particular pattern or structures. So let us see what is the output that we will going to have it from here. So now see this particular output. Here you can see that sixth position, in the sixth position W is there, so W has been extracted from here, and colon 5, that means colon 5 frames from 0th position it has taken. So 1 2 3 4 5, so all these 5 values are there. Okay, so this is the 5 values that we are having and we are implementing here, and we are finding it here that the particular structures that is working and that is been implemented in this way. Okay, so this is the implementation, this is the particular implementation of the data and work that we have and that we are implementing. We can find those implementations of the data and we can have those particular data or the structures. Okay, so let us see the next program. So in this particular third program, what we can find it that we have this particular pattern. In this particular pattern, what that there are the two different sections has been taken. Words, combination of words, that means a sentence, two sentence has been taken. And after that, what we can see that print var1 plus var2. That means what we are actually doing here, we are taking the value from the two different variables. So when we are declaring the values in the two different variables, we are taking the value from the two different variables. So when we are taking the value from these two different variables, then what we can find it that we are making it and we are concatenating it. So those the concatenation of the particular pattern that we can find, that we have, that we are taking the values and we are adding it, wasn't it? So this is the adding of the values that we are doing, that we can find, that we do have, and we are implementing it. So each of this particular implementation, each of this particular pattern of implementation that we do have and we are maintaining it, we can maintain the structures in a particular form or particular way. And when we are maintaining the structures in a particular form or way, in this particular format or in this way, we see it that how we are giving the values and how we are implementing those values. So those the values what is there, those the part of values what is there, they are the string. So how we have written the string, string should become with a inverted comma. It can be a single inverted comma, it can be a double inverted comma. So you can see here I have used in one case in a single inverted comma, and one case I have used the double inverted comma. After the particular thing is there, then what we have done it that var1 plus var2, that means variable 1 plus variable 2 what is there. So those the variables what we have, those the variables that we do maintain. So we are maintaining those variables and we are concatenating, joining those two variables. Okay, so let us see what the output that we can reveal from here, what the output that we can get it from here. So see here in this particular one, what we have hello world and Python program. Okay, so hello world and Python program, those two things has come joint with it, and as it come joint with this particular area, those the area that we can find, those the area that we can have, we are making it and we are concatenating them. So this the concatenation, this is the part of concatenation or joining the two words we have done in list, as well as where we have have done, we have done in the dictionary also. So same thing, same applications is there, same you can see in the string also we are implementing in the same form or same format. So when we are implementing in a same form or same format, there we can find it that how we can implement those values and how we are working on this particular pattern or the values. So those the particular pattern or the values that we are implementing it here, and we are making those particular pattern of values there, they are being implemented in this way and they are being worked in this particular pattern or in this manner. Okay, so this is what about the today's descriptions of the program with the strings. So thank you all.